Blue Street. It's Miss Natalie, and I'm here today with my daughter Tatiana Santos, and she's going to help me to tell one of our most favorite fairy tales, The Three Little Pigs. Welcome to our show. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs, and they lived in a village. And they were playing outside when they caught news that there was a big bad wolf lurking around. So they decided that they should build a place to be safe, some shelter for themselves. So the first little pig collected some straw and built a not so sturdy house out of straw. The second pig decided to build his house out of wood. And the third and last pig decided to build his house out of very sturdy brick material. Pretty soon, the two brothers that built their house out of straw and wood had finished building. They decided that they wanted to go out and play, so they went to the third brother's house.
Brother, want to come play with us? No, I am far too busy building my house, just in case the big bad wolf comes. Okay.
So the two little pigs went off to play. Pretty soon, they caught news that someone had seen the big bad wolf close by. So they decided to go to their homes. The wolf came creeping along and came to the first little pig's house that was made out of straw and knocked on the door.
Little pig, let me come in. Not by the hairs of my chin. Then he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house right down. Ah! Brother, let me in. Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hairs of our chin. Then he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house right down. Brother, let us in. Then he huffed, and he puffed, but the house did not come down. Then he tried again. He huffed, and he puffed, but the house still didn't come down.
So the big bad wolf thought, and he came up with a plan. He decided to climb up onto the roof and sneak down the chimney to get the three little pigs. But they were smarter. They heard him up on the roof, and they decided to build a fire and put a big pot of water at the bottom of the chimney. Then down came the wolf and splash right into the water. He came out howling and ran back into the forest, never to be seen again. And the three little pigs were able to come out again and play and feel safe. And sometimes you could hear them singing in the forest as they played. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not us. I hope you enjoyed our story today. And before we go, we're going to talk just a little bit about some of the elements of our story. And one of the story elements are the characters in the story. Does anybody remember what that word character means? If you were thinking that character are the people or animals in a story, you're right. So who are the characters in this story? You've got it, the three little pigs, and of course, the big bad wolf. Another story element that we've talked about at school is the setting of a story. And the setting of the story is simply where the story takes place. It is also the time of day, maybe. And so where do you think maybe this story takes place? Maybe in the countryside. There's there's trees. Animals usually live outdoors, right? And then the homes, of course, are part of the setting. And it was during the day that the pigs were out playing and building. So the setting would also be that time of day. It would be during the daytime, not the nighttime. So that's the setting of the story. And I encourage you at home to try this. You can make your own little pigs. I sent you a link that you can print out pigs to make your own puppets, or you can make your own puppets at home, and then just collect materials to build your own houses. These were outside of my yard. I actually did have some bricks, which I used. But then the boxes here are just, this was a cracker box and a cereal box, and then I just collected material I had to make those different homes for the pigs. So have fun, get creative, and you can even invite your family to be your audience so that you can put on a play for them. Bye.